Hey YouTube, Dan Ottawa here, the best 3rd/4th tier Pokemon Go battler in the world, coming at you with my last Kanto Cup team, a try-hard team if you want to try and gain some ELO. But before I get into it, I made a post yesterday on YouTube because next week is the last week, and it's Great League, Ultra League, and Open Master League. And I said, what do you want to see? And if you have like something opinion for other, let me know. So most of you want to see the Great League, as I expect, like right, Ultra League and Master League is open, so XL level 50, Ultra League is open, so you're probably gonna see a lot of level 50 in there as well. Great League is the one where most people can compete. So Monday I'll probably put out a video with Great League and Ultra League teams that I would potentially use for final push, and then I'll just do some Great League teams. But someone in the comments mentioned it would be interesting if I analyzed people's games who are like lower ELO. So let's think like 2500 and below, and gave them like some comments, sort of like a coaching session. So I think that'd be like kind of fun. So just if you want to send me, there's a link in the description for submissions. Basically what you do is you film the video. So people ask me what I use. I use AZ screen recorder to film it on my phone, and then you upload it to a Google Drive and send me the link in the description, and just make sure that the link is accessible by me. You need to like change the privacy settings, so just say anyone with the link can access these battles. And then yeah, I'll take a look at a few like lower level battles and like comment if I would like change anything in your gameplay. I think it'd be like a good way just to kind of like showcase my thought process for maybe a lower skilled player, so maybe they think like, oh, maybe if I do this differently it would help. So that's maybe one thing I'll do next week. Yeah, and there's like one more week left, so hopefully this season 10 news comes out soon and we get something different. But let's talk about this tryhard team. So we're going back to video 2 days ago when I used Shadow Ninetales and Shadow Snorlax and paired it with Hitmonchan. Was that the team? And I said, you use those two as a core with something else and you'll do well. And I used it with Hypno and it did well, so not surprising. You have Snorlax, which is a pretty good response to Hypno and Mew, and you have Hypno, which is a good response to your fighters, and you have Ninetales, which can compete with almost anything except for just the waters, right? So that's the team. Fairly common team. Shadows add the added pressure. As you can see, I put Ice Punch, Shadow Ball. I was using Ice Punch, and most of the matchups that I was having trouble with was the mirror match Hypno match, because I'm a Shadow, so I just throw a Punch and they would just like never shield, and now I have to shield like a Shadow Ball from them because they're non-Shadow. So I'm just gonna start running. I started running Shadow Ball just to like add that nuke, because most of the time you're very rarely ever gonna use like an Ice Punch. It helps sometimes, but I just find it's not worth it. Most of the time I'd rather just have that nuke and Shadow Ball. So I did really well with this team, like lots of like I think 4 to 5 positive sets. So the first one is a Doug Trio. It's half steel. I didn't know that. And they come in with the Clefable. So I'm thinking this may be a double Charmer team. Because if you're coming in with Clefable here, and you had a decent matchup, I guess, because it was half steel, you're probably trying to get rid of one of the Charmers. So I'm expecting some sort of double steel in the back. And if that's the case, my Ninetales is going to have a decent amount of play, because I just realized that it was the Doug Trio was half steel. So I'm going to shield this up. And the problem is I bailed because these mud shots are doing super effective. But my fire spins are also doing super effective. So now I can shield, throw this. This will either take them out or grab the last shield, and then we'll be an even scenario. So they let it go, and out comes the last Charmer. So this is perfect, because now these charms are resisted. I can build up to the overheat, and I'm not going to go for the overheat. I'm just going to go for 2 weather balls, because if I do back-to-back weather balls, then I only need 1 body slam to take this out. And Snorlax is pretty thick, so it should be able to survive a move from the Wigglytuff. So coming here, I'm probably going to have to eat a move, but I don't even care. Even if it's play rough, I think I should survive. Oh yeah, Snorlax is thick, so get this off, take it out. So team number 1, double Charmers, check. You're going to see a bunch of teams in here that I ran up against. Some fairly common, like we'll have your Hypnos and stuff. Have your Hypno on the lead. So it's a Shadow Hypno. So these confusions are adding up. I'm going to shield here. I'm probably going to bait the overheat, and they bail into Eradicate. So I was like, okay, I don't have a great response for this. So what I'm going to do is throw one here. They do not shield, so I'm going to go here again to get this low enough that I can just come in and like lick worst case scenario. But if they shield, they do not. So now I'm going to have to just commit to the Fire Spin. Do I try and catch? I just go for the full, and I have an overheat. Oh, I remember this because now I throw the overheat, the Hypno comes back in, and I guess they didn't think I got to the move because this lands. We're booming. Boom! There goes your Hypno, and they are down to a Lickitung. So Lickitung is still pretty thick. So I come in here just because these confusions, the licks are super effective. Body Slam is not a move that I really need to care about. But all I need to do is grab one shield here, right? The confusions are going to take it low enough that one superpower will take it out. So I just need to grab one shield. And if I grab both, that's even better because I can confusion. So do I shield here? Yeah, I'm going to shield here and throw a move because they don't know what I have in the back, right? So they need to respect it that, you know, it's pretty low. They can just come in and throw like some quick moves and take me out. So they respect that. The problem is now I can come in here and superpower and this game is over because they need 2 body slams and they're not going to get to 2 body slams before I get to 1 superpower. That's why. The other option is I could have come in and done a couple superpowers and then bailed and then reset and stuff like that. But I just find like just chipping it down as much as you can. So great lead here. Out comes a Marowak. I have a okay response. So I played this. This probably is the matchup because I played this matchup and I have 2 answers for the Beedrill in the back. So I'm not too worried. Because it's Ghost, these body slams do nothing. The licks are doing super effective. But these Fire Spins and Bone Clubs are adding up quickly here. And so I need to like start throwing here. Even if it does like absolutely 0 damage, it does enough that I can hopefully get within easier lick down range. And I'm like, nope, I'm still going to have to shield this up or throw this here. And so I'm not going to be able to take this out. Because that's resisted too, and they get to a move. So at this point I'm thinking, it does not matter because I have 2 answers for the Beedrill. So let that go. Come in here, farm with, yeah, probably the Ninetales. See what they have in the back. And it's Eradicate. So, oh, I'm lucky. I'm seeing this now. And this is perfect because I can just Fire Spin this, stay in this matchup to make sure that you get this out of here because your Hypno can take care of the Beedrill, no problem. I'm going to shield this up, of course, because I cannot have my Hypno see this. So I'm going to throw 1 Fire Spin and throw the Weather Ball. And this is probably going to grab a shield because they can't have this see the Beedrill either. So they're going to try to get me out of here. If I get to the move, great. At this point, would I let this go? I don't know how much. I think I may let this go because worst case scenario, I can just confusion down. And they snipe me there, which is okay because now I can just confusion down here. I am not going to shield anything because no move is going to one-shot me. The only thing that's going to one-shot me is a crunch. So it's going to hurt, but that's okay because now I can come out with energy to throw at this, and they know that, so it's over. Ninetales here into Mew. Mew's tricky. Mew is tricky for this team because these Surfs, they outpace you to the Surfs. The Surfs are going to one-shot, so I always try and sneak a move in. Sometimes I try to sneak a move in. Sometimes I usually try and sneak a move in there. But sometimes if I get the move off before, I bail. And I met hard with the Machamp. So the good news is, I don't know if this takes me out. And if it does, that's okay because I can just come in confusion. It does take me out, so that's too bad. But I can just confusion this. I don't need to worry about them getting to a rock slide here. It's just going to be a punch. Because the Weather Ball landed on the Mew, I can now probably just commit to a farm down there if I need to. And I think they know that, so that's why they came with Magneton, so I dumped some of this energy. Oh, and the Magneton does not want to see my Ninetales, so that makes more sense. Do I let it go and just go 2 Ninetales? I think so. Because I can farm, yeah, I can farm this down. It's low enough that I can farm down. I need to shield up 2 Surfs. That's my only win condition. 2 Surfs, come out with almost 2 Weather Balls to take out the Magneton. So I know I need to just commit to this. They have 1 shield. I need 2 Weather Balls coming out. They just do the Magnet Bomb. I know it's a quick charger because I just used it a few days ago. So I'm going to do one there because I think, and then one more and throw the move. And I think I just outpace it. It's close though. Yeah, they needed one more there. So able to take this out. Ninetales, again, I love Ninetales. Ninetales has been a beast for me for years now. I don't think people truly understand how fast the weather balls hit. Wigglytuff, great lead, and they are not leaving. And immediately I'm like, okay, if you are staying in this Wigglytuff matchup, you must have a terrible matchup in the back. So if they shield, so that's fine. I am now just going to one more weather ball, and probably if they let this go, it's not going to take him out. I'm just going to commit to the farm down. I'll shield up because then we'll just match shields and I'll come out with an overheat. If they come in, I think they're double weak in the back, so I may just bank the move and come in with something else immediately. Yeah, so it's a Graveler, so I'm immediately going to bank that. And it's a Pidgeot, so that's not what I was expecting because that doesn't have a terrible matchup. This is not bad because I have, so they burn the last shield, which is okay. I have a Weather Ball. This is going to put it probably within Weather. They need to throw here, else I'm going to get another move off. I may come in and Weather Ball here, or I just go for the overheat and then just go Confusion Hypno. Oh, I don't have an overheat yet, so yeah, okay, let's just do some chip damage here. Put it pretty low, hopefully take it out because I don't want to take a move. Yeah, we're going to simultaneously, so they try and catch. I'm just going to throw this just to make sure I don't get taken out, catch it over here. And at this point, I can probably just Confusion down. This is, if it's rock, it's Stone Edge, it's going to hurt. I know it's going to hurt. And it is a Stone Edge. So now they go back to back. So I need to set up the Rock Blast, which is too bad. But I do have a move, so I can Thunder Punch this. We CMP tie. So they need to go for the Brave Bird to take me out. Feather Dance may take me out. No, Brave Bird, they need it. But now I can just Fire Spin, because Fire Spin will register before the Gust registers. So kind of lucky-ish there. Marowak. This is a core breaker-ish, especially on the lead. So I was just trying to catch on here and pretty hard punish with a Muck, because Muck has a pretty good matchup against Snorlax. And now I'm in somewhat trouble. What I'm going to have to do is like maybe chip it with, maybe chip the Marowak with Ninetales, hoping that they don't shield, so I do a little bit of chip damage, and then come in and just Confusion down with the Hypno. So let's see how this plays out. Because they're going to hit me here. I'm going to be taken out. I am up a shield, which is good. I have this move ready. So let's just throw it here. Get this out of here because I don't want to take a Dark Pulse because those hurt. I expect it to come back. Oh, and it's a Blastoise. So that's not good either. Because now my plan has just gotten down the drain because I need to shield up these Hydros. I now cannot. I need to shield this up probably too because it could be a Shadow Bone. Or did I let it go thinking it's a bait and I just get nuked? Yeah, this game's over. I have no shot. So Blastoise Marowak core is tough for this team. Is really tough because the Blastoise has a good matchup against the Ninetales and Snorlax. The yeah, I'm not even gonna shield. I have no shot. The Marowak has a good matchup almost against everything because as you saw in the previous matchup, like it can do well against the normal, do in a neutral matchup against the Snorlax. So that was that. Yeah, just keep that in mind if you want to run this team, or modify it a bit if you want. Like you can use any third. I just use Hypno. Have to shield up Surf. Again, this match is tricky because I need to shield up Surf. I need to try and sneak one in or try and catch the Surf on the Snorlax. I cannot. So I know I'm going to get outpaced here. I'm going to still throw this move. Hope to do a good amount of chip damage or grab the last shield. Either way, I've got to get out of here into Snorlax. So coming with Snorlax right away. They are building up a lot and they come with their Lickitung. And that was way too slow to come into a Lickitung because now I can go back-to-back superpowers to take this out. One Body Slam is not going to do anything. Let's get to two superpowers here. Go back-to-back here. I don't even know if two superpowers takes it out, quite honestly. Puts it in the yellow, back-to-back. This may put it like a couple licks short because I lowered my attack. few legs short, but able to take it down, have a bit of energy coming out, and out comes a Nidoqueen, so we just need to chip this. They are going to just Poison Fang down and come out with energy because I'm already 2 times lowered my defense. So I'm like, no, I do not want to get sniped down here. I'm just going to come in here. If I have to eat a move, I'll eat a move because then I can come in, lick, and body slam because I have some energy there. So it is a wild charge. A wild charge is not enough to take me out. I just commit to the farm down, have a move to throw. They throw, dump their energy. I can now come in and lick and body slam. Oh, I have a Ninetales that's almost full health. So let's just come in with the Ninetales first. Yeah. Almost full health there. Force all their dump all their energy. So they dump their Earth Power energy. So now come in here. I'm not going to get the body slam, so I'm just going to lick down. Ooh, okay. Yeah, so in that situation, I just came in with the Ninetales because I just had way more energy. Way more health on it. So I just wanted to preserve, not getting like farmed down there. This is a Snarl, which means these Dark Pulses are going to hurt. It's still going to take 2, and it's going to take 2 Weather Balls, and they come in with a Primate. So I throw here just thinking like, I'm probably going to grab a shield anyways, and I do, and now I can come in and hard punish with this. I mean, it's less hard punish because I know they have Night Slash. I can eat 1. And at this point, I'm thinking Primate in the back, a Muck on the front to destroy a Hypno. This is definitely a double fighter team. I'm expecting a champ in the back, right? So you use Primate to drop your Hypno. You can still throw Night Slashes at it. Muck comes in, destroys the Hypno, and then you can run with Machamp in the back, which is why I just shielded an Acid Spray, because I am looking at the switch clock and I need to get out of here because I want to do 1 to 2 confusions on this Machamp. And I'm ahead on energy, and they are down to shield, so I don't even need to worry about that anymore. But that was my thought process, right? So I can just lick and shield, or just come in and Fire Spin and shield. Yeah, I'll probably come in and Fire Spin down, because I'm too low now on the, oh, maybe not. So I'll just come in, take that out, shield this up, and get the move up. I could have, I came in and Fire Spin, but I guess I was worried about, yeah, I could have come in and Fire Spin and then Weather Ball there. Maybe I was worried about taking the counter from the Machamp Shadow because those still hurt, and I'm a Shadow. So that is the team. Again, solid core. I am seeing a lot more fighters, quite honestly. Just because a lot of people are running this like Hypno, either Hypno Lapras or Hypno Snorlax core. So I'm seeing a lot more fighters with like Amux to deal with that. So just keep that in mind. And that is it. So Kanto Cup finally done. There is a Go Battle Day. I think this tomorrow on the weekend. I'm going to push through. I got a couple shorts for funny matches and baiting and stuff like that. Then I'm going to throw up on the weekend. And then, yeah, Great League next week, Ultra League, Master League next week. And then what I am going to start doing is I just keep forgetting because I don't have a second phone. I have an old phone that I can still film on. I was thinking about doing like, because my shorts on the weekend are not doing as great as they usually do. Like, again, not a lot of people watch on the weekend, and watching a short, a lot of people aren't interested in right now. So what I'm thinking about doing is like filming on my second phone, like a weekly vlog, and then posting the weekly vlog on the weekend, like Saturday or Sunday. What you're gonna see is like my week is pretty similar. Like right now I'm off for paternity leave, but like I go back to work in 2 weeks, and so it's the same routine where it's like I get up all hours of the night with the kids, do a couple battles in the mornings, do a Drake here at your drop off, go take some gyms, work during the day. So there's not grinding. Like I don't do spotlight hours. I don't do raid hours anymore. I have like 12 lucky friends right now that I can't trade with. So I'll try and do a weekly vlog, but it may not be as exciting as some of the other YouTubers. So just keep that in mind. Anyways, I'm rambling. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.